Nothing. Oh. Uh. Nope. But that's fine. And good afternoon. Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel Baseball here this afternoon, the championship game of the Rattan tournament as the Rebels take on the Class A top-ranked Roff Tigers in this afternoon's contest for the championship of the tournament. These two teams pretty well dominated opponents on the way to the finals. Starting a little bit late. It was originally moved up to a 3 o'clock start, but first game today, consolation finals, lasted long, and Hugo knocked off Hartshorn in that one. Then it was a run roll, 6-inning run roll in the third place game as Rattan defeated Wright City 10-0. That's set for this contest. The Rebels come in 10-1 on the season, while Roff has a record of 11-0. Should be one of the top matchups in the state. Here today in Rattan. So we wait the teams to take the field, take a look at the starting lineups for today's contest. First for the Rebels, they will lead off with Kyler Proctor, who is pitching. Batting second is the third baseman, Chase Corbin. Hitting third and playing first base, Easton Ford. Batting fourth is the designated hitter, Delton Roberts. Hitting fifth is center fielder, Tegan Connery. Batting sixth and playing left field, Connor Cordell. Batting seventh is the shortstop, Carter Parker. Hitting eighth and catching is Josh Trout. And batting ninth and playing second base is Will Farr. Also playing right field for the Rebels is Xander Marshall. Starting lineup for the Roff Tigers, head coach Eaton Simon. Leading off will be the shortstop, Cade Baldridge. Batting second at second base, Kobe Simon. Hitting third and playing center field, Trayson Miller. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Connor Owens. Batting fifth and catching, Tanner Graves. Batting sixth is the first baseman, Dylan Reed. Batting seventh and playing left field, Kagan Honeycutt. Hitting eighth, and the designated hitter, Drew Shepard. And batting ninth and playing third base, Will Joplin. Pitching for the Tigers this afternoon's contest, getting the start, is Talon Bagwell. And looks like the Rebels are going to be a home team, and they will take the field. Rebels head out to take the field for the start of the opening inning. As the Rebel starter, Kyler Proctor takes his warm-up pitches. And we are just about set to get things rolling here in the top half of the first inning. Roff, the visiting team. And they will lead off with Cade Baldridge. Baldridge playing shortstop. Take a look at some numbers here in just a second as the opening pitch to Baldridge is outside for a ball. Just underway here in this championship game as the next one, and it is low for another ball. Proctor making the start. His last start, pretty good one in Florida against Class 5A powerhouse Carl Albert from Midwest City. He got the win in that contest, and there's a swing and a miss. On the season, Proctor is 1-0, 4.42 ERA. He's allowed 4 runs, 3 hits, struck out 9, walked 4 in 6 1/3 innings. This is 4th appearance as that pitch is going to be fouled off. And the count evens at 2-2 to Baldridge, the batter. On the season, Baldridge, the top hitter for the Tigers, batting a team high .565. Here's the next pitch, and it's outside. Count runs full. Payoff pitch now, and that just misses on the outside corner. Proctor thought it was a strike, but the umpire said no, and Baldridge is aboard with the leadoff walk. Leadoff walk to Baldridge. Baldridge, good speed on the bases. Threat to go, and Kobe Simon, the next batter, he is a threat to lay down a bunt. Here's a pickoff attempt. It's not in time. Around the infield for the Rebels, Chase Corbin at third. Carter Parker is the shortstop. Will Farr at second. Easton Ford at first base, and the ball is bunted and foul off the bat of Kobe Simon. So that makes the count 0-1. Let's see, Baldridge leads the team in stolen bases. He's a threat to run out there, and here's a pickoff attempt, trying to keep him close at first base from Proctor. Back in safely. Here's another one, and a little bit closer that time as he caught Baldridge leaning a little bit, but just safe after the snap throw to first. And here's another one from Proctor, and that time Baldridge back in easily. Simon, the batter, 0-1 the count. Just underway here. In Rattan, squares around, now pulls back. The pitch gets behind him, and the runner was on the move, and it's going to be a stolen base. All the way to the backstop on the pitch. So Baldridge gets a steal, and he's in scoring position at second. Time's called as Josh Trout's going to go out and talk to Kyler Proctor. 1-1 the count. Baldridge draws a full count leadoff walk. Check of second base and the pitch, and that one catches the helmet of Simon, and Proctor a little bit wild to start with. A walk and a hit batter, and the Tigers have 2 runners aboard with nobody out. 2 on, nobody out here in the top half of the first inning. Roff on the season, 112 runs scored in 11 games. They're averaging over 10 a contest. The next batter is Trayson Miller. He's a .476 hitter. 10 RBIs on the season. Left-hand hitting Miller. With the power hitting Connor Owens on deck. Miller steps in. And the first pitch is outside. A look at second. Miller squares around, bunts that one, and it's just foul. Stroud comes out to retrieve it. Count even at 1-1. The pitch, and it's outside. Proctor trying to rein in the control here in the first. 2 Tiger runners aboard, nobody out. Baldridge the runner at second, squaring around is Miller, and he takes high for ball 3. The next pitch, and that one misses off the outside corner for a walk. Brings up Connor Owens. Owens, the dangerous cleanup hitter. Kind of struggled a little bit this spring, hitting just .250, but has 10 RBIs. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. Roff has the bases loaded, nobody out. Proctor gets the signs. And the next pitch, it's a strike call. May have found a little bit of a groove now. The look at second and the 0-2, and that one's way outside. Owens with 3 doubles on the season, and he's going to hit this one high in the air, left field, and it is going to leave the ballpark. Connor Cordell took a look at it for a second, but Owens jumps on that one and deposits it out of the park for a grand slam. A grand slam to left by Connor Owens, his first home run of the spring. Dangerous cleanup hitter. He just broke out there, and he puts Roff in front 4-0. Next batter is Tanner Graves, the catcher. And Graves takes a strike. 4-zip quickly. Roff in front, and there's a swing and a miss. Off the Connor Owens grand slam. Still nobody out here in the first inning. And there's a ground ball. Shortstop up with it, Carter Parker. And he's going to fire over in plenty of time to get the out. First out recorded. On the ground ball. Parker to Ford. And the next batter steps in. Dylan Reed, the first baseman, and he takes the ball. Reed pitched the semifinal contest yesterday, and that one's upstairs, 2-0. Proctor with the pitch, and that breaking pitch just misses inside. Proctor a little bit frustrated, not getting calls on the inside corner there here in the opening inning. 3-0 pitch, it's right there for a strike. Next offering, called strike. Reed was headed to first base. That looked like it was right down the middle. Full count now. The next pitch, and it is hit high and deep to left field. Cordell back, and it's going to be off the wall. Off the wall, ball's coming in, sliding in safely at second is Dylan Reed. He's got a double. So Reed hits a double, and the next batter, Honeycutt, Kagan Honeycutt. Check a second. Here's the pitch, and here's a chopper left side. Going to bounce over the head of Chase Corbin into left field for a base hit from Honeycutt. So Roff now with first pitch swinging by Honeycutt. On the base hit, 1 out in the inning. And Drew Shepard, the next batter. The pitch from Proctor is a strike called. Called strike to Shepard. See, he's batting .333. And the pickoff try at first is not in time. Owen won the count, looking for a double play to get out of this inning, and that pitch is bunted and fouled, backing out of play. Rebels quickly down 4-0. 4 batters in on the Connor Owens grand slam. As that pitch just misses outside. Not too many calls on the outside, on the corners here in the first inning. Here's the 1-2, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Shepard is retired. That brings up Will Joplin. The 9th batter of the inning, 2 down. The pitch to Joplin taken for a strike. On the season, Joplin batting .200. Has 3 RBIs. And 21 plate appearances as the quick toss to first, not in time. And the runner's going to go. Ooh, it's a close pitch. The catcher, Josh Trout, didn't really like the call. Coach Bowen takes a few steps out of the dugout. Not real pleased with that one. Looked like a strike there, but called a ball down. Runner was at stolen second, and there's the pitch. It's swung on, hit high in the air to center field. Looks like Connery's camped under it, and it's going to make the catch. That'll be the third out of the inning on the fly to center. But the Tigers pick up 4 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, 2 men left on base. As we head to the bottom of the first, Rebels got some work to do. Down 4-0. Ready to start the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for Roff will be the sophomore, Talon Bagwell. 5 2/3 innings pitched on the season. He's got a 1-0 record, but a 7.41 ERA. He has allowed 9 runs, 6 earned on 7 hits. Struck out 4, walked 6. Rebels coming to the plate, trying to continue their run. They have scored at least a run in every inning they've batted this week. And the first pitch to Kyler Proctor is in the dirt for a ball. They got the leadoff runner on in every inning last night in the 11-2 win over Rattan. Here's the pitch from Bagwell, and that one is lined into left field for a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Proctor's around first, headed for second. He's going to be in easily with a double to lead off the inning, and the Rebels continue to pick up where they left off last night. On the line drive double by Kyler Proctor. Brings up Chase Corbin now. Corbin has been red hot. And the first pitch to him bounces all the way to the backstop, and Proctor's going to easily move on down to third base. And so Rebels looking to answer here quickly. And Corbin will take a strike. Bagwell gets the sign and the pitch, and that one is chopped foul at the plate. Proctor 90 feet away. And that pitch is outside to Corbin for a ball. 2-2 the count, the pitch, and it's low and away. Count runs full. Corbin looking to get this run in. And he will swing and miss on the payoff pitch. Couldn't connect. Bagwell records his first strikeout. Brings up Easton Ford. Had a great game with 3 hits, 5 RBIs on Thursday before struggling a bit last night. He's got 15 RBIs on the season. That's tied for third on the team, and he'll take the first pitch for a strike call. Proctor still at third base. Here's the pitch to Ford, and it is popped high in the air, right side. Over is the second baseman, Kobe Simon, and he's going to make the grab. In shallow right field. Proctor has to hold. There's 2 down. Brings up Delton Roberts. Roberts batting .500 on the season, and he takes a ball. Got 6 doubles, a home run, 12 batted in. Looking for a big 2-out hit here as that pitch was in the dirt. And not far enough away from Tanner Graves for Proctor to advance. Moves the count to 2-0. Looking for something to hit here. The pitch to Roberts. Strike called. Took that fastball right there. Now the 2-1, and it just misses outside. 3-1 count for Roberts. It's Tegan Connery awaiting on deck. The next pitch, and there's a swing by Roberts. Swung through that one for strike 2. The count full. The payoff pitch this time is low for a ball. Roberts draws the walk. Tegan Connery, the next batter. And on the season, Connery batting .467 for the Rebels. He's also got 15 RBIs. And has scored 17 times. Runners at the corners. Pitch to Connery, low for a ball. Bagwell 17 pitches thus far here in the first inning, and that pitch called strike. Bagwell checks the runner at first. There's the pitch home, and it is lined but right at the first baseman, Dylan Reed, and makes the grab. Like that one was headed for the right field corner, but Reed nicely made the snag on the line out. And that ends the threat for the Rebels. Had a runner at third, nobody out, and could not score him. For Silo in the inning, no runs, 1 hit. And 2 men left on base. We head to the second with a 4-0 Roff lead. New pitcher on for Silo here in the second inning. It's going to be Chase Corbin on the season, making his 4th appearance. First relief appearance, however. 10 innings for Corbin. He has allowed 2 runs, 9 hits, struck out 7, walked 2, as a 1.40 earned run average. Roff will be back at the top of the order. And it's Cade Baldridge who takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Tigers plated 4 in the first. First 4 batters all reach base, including the Connor Owens grand slam. 2-0 the count to Baldridge. The pitch, and that one is lined foul off the left side, now to play. Baldridge back in there. Pitch. It's a chopper back to the mound. Corbin's going to field it on a hop and tosses over to first base for the first out of the inning. 1 batter, 1 down here in the second. It's Kobe Simon, the batter. Simon hit by a pitch in the first, and he's going to foul off the first offering here from Chase Corbin. Here's the next one, and it's upstairs for a ball. Corbin rocks and fires, and the pitch is low. Two-one offering is fouled by Simon and back to the backstop. Count evens at 2-2. Corbin in his first inning of relief here. And he tossed the curveball, is fouled. Corbin gets a sign, the pitch home, and it's a foul ball off the right side, now to play. Connor Proctor struggled a little bit with his command in the first inning. And Corbin in relief. Here's a ground ball right side, right to the second baseman, Will Farr, and he tosses it to first base for the out. So 2 up and 2 down now. Here's Trayson Miller. Two gone here in the inning, and he takes outside. That one's downstairs for a ball. That one's going to be fouled off. So 2-1 the count. Next pitch from Corbin, and it's hit high in the air, left field, back at the wall. Cordell ran out of room, and it's out of here. Opposite field home run for Trayson Miller. Opposite field home run over the left field wall by Miller. Extends the Tiger lead now to 5-0. Brings up Connor Owens, who had the grand slam in the first. Tigers with 4 hits thus far, and 2 of them have left the park. First pitch to Owens is the ball. Here's the next one, and it's outside. Ball 2. Tigers, really good squad, ranked number 1 in Class B. In the rankings, and the next one's the ball. 3-0. Corbin fires that one in there, and it misses on the inside. Owens headed to first base with the walk. It's Tanner Graves, the next batter. And here's the toss to first, not in time. Next one to Graves is a strike. Tigers won the Class B state championship in the fall, defeating Red Oak, and this one is popped foul territory, right side. Racing over is Xander Marshall, and he can't come up with it. So 0-2 the count. Tigers defeated Red Oak in the state finals in the fall, 9-3. And that pitch, the 0-2, is way upstairs. Corbin checks the runner, pitch home is in the dirt. Here's the runner going, throw down to second base, and it's going to be in time. Nice play by Josh Trout. Off the pitch in the dirt, but he still has time to throw out Owens at second, and that'll end the inning. For the Tigers in the second, they score, attack on a run on 1 hit. The Trayson Miller home run, and nobody left on base. At the bottom of inning number 2, it's 5-0 Roff. Going to be Connor Cordell trying to get something started here for the Rebels. The bottom of inning number 2. And he's going to swing on the first pitch and pull it foul down the left side. 6, 7, and 8 hitters up. Due up for the Rebels. Cordell is .469 average on the season coming into today's action. And he's going to foul this one straight back. Had a home run on Thursday. His first of the year. Count 0-2, and the pitch from Bagwell, and it's hit on the ground, right side. Up with it, Kobe Simon, second baseman, and he'll shovel over for the first out. Cordell's retired. Carter Parker, the next batter. And Parker's going to foul it at the plate, back to the backstop. Here's the pitch, and it's upstairs. Roff 11-0 on the season. And they've played a pretty good schedule. That pitch too far inside. Makes Parker, and he draws a free pass. Hit by pitch. It's going to bring up Josh Trout. Trout hitting .333. And that pitch is going to be fouled off by Trout. While the Rebels were in Florida last week, Roff participated in the Edmond Spring Break Festival. And they defeated a couple of 6A teams, Putnam City West, 20-1, and Deer Creek knocked off Deer Creek 6-4 in that Spring Break Festival in Edmond. They beat Wright City yesterday, 8-2, to advance to this championship game. And that pitch is inside to Trout for a ball. Parker, the runner at first. Bagwell, the pitch home. It's a ground ball, left side. Joplin to Simon, and the throw to first base gets away. But Trout is going to be unable to advance. So Trout on the fielder's choice. Parker's retired at second. Next batter's Will Farr with 2 outs here in the bottom of inning 2. Trying to keep this going and get Kyler Proctor back up to the plate here in the second. Bagwell checks the runner. Here's the pitch home, and it's way inside for a ball. A look at first. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Ball 2. So 2-0 the count to Will Farr. Actually, the courtesy runner at first base is Sawyer Reddick. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and fouled. Pulled foul off the left side and out of play. Or the complete game pitching victory yesterday over Rattan. The 5-hit complete game. The semifinals as that pitch sails outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. on the season, batting 182. And the next one, that's way upstairs for ball 4. Improves on his .471 on base percentage, however, as that's the 5th walk received by Will Farr, and that'll send the Rebels leading hitter to the plate. Connor Proctor, 2 on, 2 outs now. Proctor had a big double in the first. He's going to swing on the first pitch. It's hit high in the air, but playable in right field. And over is Connor Owens in the right center gap and makes the grab. So the first pitch fly ball ends the inning. And the threat for Silo in the second. No runs, no hits, 2 left aboard. We head to the third with it score of Roff 5 and Silo nothing. Had sunny skies to begin the afternoon in this contest, but starting to cloud up a little and a little overcast. Tanner Graves back up there as he was the hitter when the inning ended on the base pass in the top of the second. Graves takes the first pitch from Chase Corbin for a strike called. Corbin checks the signs, fires it home, and there's a off-speed pitch for strike 2. Next offering, and that one's way upstairs. Graves, the 5-hole hitter for Roff. And there's strike 3 called right there on the outside corner. And Graves is retired. Brings up Dylan Reed. And Reed is going to be hit by the pitch. Too far inside. First pitch hits him. So Reed is aboard. Next batter is Honeycutt, who had a single in the opening frame. Kagan Honeycutt. And he takes high. Rebels have struggled a little bit getting ahead in the count here this afternoon. That pitch is high for ball 2. So Honeycutt looking for something to hit here. 1 for 1 on the day, and he'll take a strike. That one low in the zone. Count 2-1. Quick throw to first base, not in time. Reed's back in. Corbin checks the runner again, and the pitch home, swing and a miss. Here's a throw, second base, and they're going to call interference on the batter. So there's a out recorded at well, the official's going to talk about it here. They called interference on the batter. It was just the second strike. Now the discussion continues. Oh, the one out is recorded on the interference on the batter. The base runner should be out. There should be 2 strikes on the batter. Base runner should be out. 2 strikes on the batter. Yeah. And they got it right now. So the out is recorded. Reed is out. He's out on offensive interference. So 2-2 the count now to Honeycutt with 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch is popped up center field over to his right, Connery. So just one pitch, and the Rebels get out of it on that one. On the pop fly to center. For Roff in the third. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. Rebels will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Try to do something in the bottom of the frame when we come back. Hear from Rattan this afternoon. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. And Chase Corbin, the batter. Chase hitting .534 on the season. Takes the ball. Here's the next one, and squares around, takes it in the dirt for ball 2. There's a chopper on the left side of the infield. Racing in is the shortstop, and Baldridge is going to make the throw to first base for the second out of the inning, or the first out of the inning. Excuse me. Baldridge records the out, 1 down. Here's Easton Ford, and he takes the strike called. Right down Broadway. Here's the next one. It's high. The pitch is swung on, and it's going to be fouled. Back and out of play on the left side. So 1-2 the count to Easton Ford, and there's a swing and a miss. Got him on the inside fastball. And there's 2 down. Delton Roberts, the next batter. And strike called. Here's the next one, and it is outside. The 1-1 offering coming up. And it is hit by Roberts. Center field, back close to the wall, and the play will be made by the center fielder, Trayson Miller. Raced back and made the grab on the long fly ball off the bat of Delton Roberts to end the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. Head of the 4th. Still 5-0, Roff on top. Ready to go in the 4th inning. And there's the pitch. And the batter's Drew Shepard. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And another one called strike. So Shepard now behind in the count at 0-2. Clouds really rolling in now here in Rattan, and that pitch is fouled back the backstop. All the Roff runs have come on home runs so far. A grand slam by Connor Owens, and then a solo shot by Trayson Miller. Two long balls, the difference. And there's a swing and a miss. So Shepard is retired. Will Joplin, the batter, and he's going to take a ball. Here's the next one. It's a swing and a miss. Couldn't connect on that one. The left hand hitting Joplin. Here's the next one, and that one outside just misses. Just misses off the outside corner. That one's going to be fouled back and out of play. Here's a swing and a miss. So back-to-back strikeouts for Corbin to start things here in the fourth. And we're back to the top of the order. It's Cade Baldridge. Pitch from Corbin is outside. And the next one, and it's a ground ball right side. Nice diving stop by Easton Ford. And he's going to toss it to Corbin covering at the bag, and the out is recorded. Nice play by Easton Ford. Out at first, Ford to Corbin, and that'll be the inning. For the Tigers, no runs, no hits, nobody left on. Headed to the bottom of the fourth, still 5-zip. Roff. Tegan Connery. Start things here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bagwell back out there on the mound. 44 pitches through 3. And first offering to Connery here is the ball. And a strike called. One pitch is inside to Tegan. Here's the next one, and it's going to be fouled at the plate to the backstop. Almost right at us there. The 2-2 is outside. Connery trying to get something started here in the fourth. And he's going to foul this one off the left side, not a play. Three-two count, payoff pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. So the next batter is going to be Connor Cordell. And Cordell takes the ball. Here's another one. That one is fouled, and once again, right at us. Heard that one in their crowd mic. Cordell grounded out to second base his first time. And there's another foul ball. Straight back. Count even at 2-2. Bagwell gets the sign and the pitch. Skied in the air, left side. It's hooking foul and going to be caught in foul ground. Will Joplin has just enough room to make the grab before it sails out of play. Going to bring up Carter Parker now. With 2 down. And Parker's going to foul the first pitch off and out of play, the right side. It's called a ball. Rebels have had difficulty getting much going against the Bagwell. Just one hit. Thus far, that was a leadoff double by Kyler Proctor. And there's the ball. 2-1. There's Bagwell's next pitch. It's a strike. And the next one, it's fouled off the right side, and it's going to be out of play. Giving chase was Connor Owens, but ran out of real estate. That one's going to be hit in the air, right side, and laced just foul. It was slicing. Like it might stay fair for a minute, but kept slicing foul down the right field line by Carter Parker. Here's the pitch, and it is lined into left center field for a base hit. It's going to the wall. It's going to be a double for Parker. Second hit of the game, first since the opening double by Proctor. Parker fought off a couple, and then he lines the double to the left center gap. Brings up Josh Trout with 2 down. Going to keep this going here is Trout, and he takes low. Bagwell gets the signs, the next pitch, and it hits him. Trout's hit by the pitch. And that's going to bring up Colby Smith. As Sawyer Reddick comes out to run for Trout. Colby Smith, the batter. Smith looking for a big hit to try to get the Rebels on the board. Batting .381 on the season. And the pitch, and it hits him. Back-to-back hit batters, and here comes Connor Proctor with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Well, it's probably going to draw a visit. Yeah, going to be a visit to the mound. Here comes Ede Simon. Roff coach headed to the mound, and we may have a pitching change. Looks like it's going to be a pitching change. Bagwell's coming out. Looks like it's going to be Baldridge coming to pitch. Cade Baldridge coming in relief. Take a look at his numbers in just a minute. Rebels have the bases loaded. Big chance once again for Connor Proctor. Came up with a pair of runners on and 2 outs last at bat. Couldn't get the hit to get him home. Now he's going to face Cade Baldridge, who has making his 4th appearance, all in relief. 3 2/3 innings on the season for Baldridge. He is not allowed to run. 1 hit, struck out 4, walked 2. He has 1 save on the year in those relief appearances. All 3 runners out there, responsibility of Bagwell. Proctor looking for a big hit here to possibly put the Rebels on the board and cut into this Roff lead. Proctor allowed a grand slam in the first that put Roff ahead. They've led it ever since. And the first pitch from Baldridge is a strike called. Roxon fires it in there. Checks the signs. Here's the pitch, and it's another strike. Looks like it might be a little bit high, but it's called a strike there. So Proctor behind 0-2. Next pitch, and it's a ground ball, left side. Will Joplin up with it. He'll toss it to second. And Simon records the final out on the grounder. And that ends the Rebel threat in the inning. For Salo in the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, 3 men left on base. Go to the 5th inning, it's Roff 5 and the Rebels nothing. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. For Roff. As it'll be Kobe Simon to face Chase Corbin once again. And a ground ball hit right side. Up with it is Colby Smith, and gets the out to begin the 5th inning. Simon's retired, and that brings up Trayson Miller. Miller had a home run last at bat, but he's going to sky this one to center, and 2 pitches, 2 outs on the pop fly. Batter out. Connery in center field. And it's Connor Owens. The first pitch, Owens takes it for a ball. Quickly 2 outs on 2 pitches here in the 5th. Next one, low. Corbin's next pitch is in there for a strike called. And that one's going to be low for a ball. 3-1. Rebels down 5-zip. And the strike called. Runs the count full to Connor Owens. Corbin's pitch, and that one, breaking pitch, stays inside for ball 4. So Owens is aboard. Sixth free pass issued by Rebel pitchers here this afternoon, and the batter now is Tanner Graves. And Graves takes the strike. Here's a quick throw to first, not in time. Owens was back in safely. Corbin's next offering's outside, ball 1. Here's the next one, and it is driven deep to left field, and that's going to leave the park. Graves jumped all over that one and drills it out to left for a 2-run homer. Graves with the 2-run homer, and the Tigers extend the lead now 7-0. Still, all the Roff runs have come on home runs. And the next batter is up as Dylan Reed. Takes the ball. Here's the next one inside. 2-0. Called strike. Ball there. All the runners that have come home on the home runs have been off free passes. 3 in the first on the Connor Owens grand slam. 1 there. The Graves home run, and that pitch was a ball for a walk to Reed. Honeycutt's the next batter, and balk's going to be called. Corbin called for a balk there. Kagan Honeycutt the batter. And he's going to hit the first pitch here. It's deep to center. It's going to be over Connery's head to the wall. Racing into second base is Honeycutt with the double, and it's 8-0 on the RBI double. RBI double by Honeycutt. It's 8-0. And Drew Shepard's the next batter. Rebels going to have a run to keep this alive in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch was a ball from Corbin. And there's a strike called. Next one is fouled off. So 6 hits for Roff. 3 have been home runs, 2 doubles. 5 of the 6 gone for extra bases. Here's the next one. It's upstairs. That pitch is fouled back and out of play to the backstop. Once again, hurt it right on our doorstep right here. Still 2-2 on the count. Shepard takes outside for a ball, 3-2. As I mentioned earlier, Rebel pitchers have struggled getting ahead in the count here this afternoon, and that pitch is outside for ball 4. Here comes Coach Bowen out, headed to the mound. May have a pitching change. And we will. Looks like it's going to be Carter Parker coming in to pitch. Parker into a pitch now, and face Will Joplin, the 9-hole hitter. Let's see, on the season, Parker making his 3rd appearance. Has thrown 4 innings. No runs, no hits. 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. So, Corbin responsible for the 2 runners on base. But his final line, 3 2/3 innings. And he has allowed 3 hits, struck out 3, walked 4. And the pitch from Carter Parker is high for a ball. Next one there's a swing and a miss. Parker got that one in there. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. And another swing and miss from Joplin. Parker's ahead in the count of 1-2. Here's the next one, and it's a ground ball, right side, right to Easton Ford, and he's going to make the get the out at first base on the ground ball. So Parker comes in to get out of the jam on the grounder to Easton Ford, and Roff picks up 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on there in the 5th. Go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Rebels need a run to keep it alive here. Where we'll end on the run rule. More than likely here in the 5th inning. It's 8-0, Roff on top. And it's going to be Easton Riddle to pitch here. Let's see, Riddle on to pitch here in the bottom of the 5th inning. On the season, he leads the team for Roff. 14 1/3 innings. This will be his 5th appearance. He's 3-0 with the save. So, 3 runs, 2 earned on 13 hits, struck out 8, walked 1. Has a 0.97 ERA as the pitch to Chase Corbin was fouled back. It'll be Corbin, Ford, and Roberts due up as the pitch high for a ball. Riddle gets a sign, and the next one, there's fastball swung on and missed for strike 2. Here's the next offering, and it's low and in the dirt. Evens the count. And there's a pop-up, and it's coming back to the screen and going to be foul and out of play. Rebels have a busy week next week. And that pitch swung on and fouled into the mitt for strike 3. First out, Easton Ford, the next batter. Rebels will host Tallahena doubleheader on Monday, district doubleheader starting at 3 o'clock. We'll have it for you here on silentrebels.tv, and then Tuesday's game at home against Caddo at 4:30 before they start the Atoka tournament on Thursday. First pitch to Ford was fouled. Here's the next one, and it is hit high and deep to left field. Back is the left fielder, Honeycutt. He's going to not have room to make the catch as it hits off the wall, and Ford sliding in at second base with the double. Honeycutt was racing back, and it was over his head. Just barely got to the wall there. And Easton Ford has something working now. Here with one out in the 5th inning. Dalton Roberts, the batter. That hit by Ford. Let's see. That'll be the 3rd hit of the game. All doubles for the Rebels as Ford at second. The pitch to Roberts' ball. The look at second, and the pitch is strike called. So Proctor and Ford have doubles, as well as other one coming from Carter Parker. Yeah, now 2-2. Pitch low and in the dirt. Ford stays there at second base, unable to advance. Riddle's next pitch, and it is hit high in the air to right on the right side. It's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Owens. Here comes the throw home, and Ford holds up at third base. Didn't test the arm of Owens, and the Rebels have another hit at a single off the bat of Delton Roberts on the pop fly that fell just in front of Connor Owens. Tegan Connery, the next batter, one out, trying to keep this alive for the Rebels. Needing a run. As the pitch in the dirt to Connery. Oh for 2 in the contest with the strikeout as he swings and misses. The next one is outside. 2-1. And that one's going to be fouled. Here's a ground ball, left side. Back is the shortstop, Baldridge. Keeps that one from going into left field, but it's going to be an infield single for Connery. The batter is Connor Cordell. Cordell trying to keep it alive here as that pitch is strike. That ball nearly gets away on the throw to pickoff attempt at first base. That would have definitely allowed the run to score. But 2-2 the count now. Pitch is swung on. Towering fly ball in foul territory, and over is Baldridge, going to make the catch in foul ground. Runners unable to advance. So the pop fly foul out. Baldridge makes the catch in foul ground, and there's 2 down for Carter Parker. And there's a fly ball hit to right at the right fielder to Connor Owens, and that'll be the ball game. Fly ball out ends the game to Owens, and the Tigers victorious 8-0 in the championship game of the tournament. Once again, we will be back on Monday. The doubleheader at home, the Rebels take on Tallahena in a district doubleheader. 3 p.m. the start time.